Welcome to the week ahead. Headlines. First central bank policy rate meeting. Fuel prices likely to remain unchanged. 24th Sri Lanka Economic Summit to kick off. January inflation figures to be released. Tomorrow, the Monetary Policy Board of the Central Bank of Sri Lanka will meet for the first time in the year to determine policy interest rates. The regulatory authority is expected to maintain rates this time, allowing consumer demand to pick up and lending rates to fall further. In December, deflation persisted, with pricing falling to 2% year-on-year after easing to minus 1.7% in November. Current deposit and lending rates stand at 7.5% and 8.5% respectively. At its last policy meeting in November, the Monetary Board introduced the overnight policy rate and cut interest rates by 50 basis points. On Friday, the scheduled day for the adjustment of fuel prices, retail prices are likely to stay unchanged. Global crude oil prices are steady around $74, but a stable rupee may keep prices in check. The United States Energy Information Agency projects that the global oil production will outpace demand over the next 2 years, leading to downward pressure on oil prices. This trend is expected due to increased output from major oil-producing countries, which could contribute to stabilized or lower energy costs globally. It forecasts that the Brent crude oil price will average at around $74 per barrel in 2025, 8% less than in 2024, and then fall another 11% to $66 per barrel in 2026. At the last adjustment in December, retail prices of 92 octane were reduced while auto diesel prices were increased. Also on Monday, the Chamber of Commerce will host the 24th edition of Sri Lanka Economic Summit at the Shangri-La Hotel in Colombo. The two-day summit will be held under the theme Transformational Growth Rooted in Sound Economic Policies. The summit will examine essential policies, export-led models, fast-growing markets, and reforms needed to unlock critical export sectors. In addition to this, the summit will also feature a fireside chat with President Anurakumara Dissanayake, who will discuss Sri Lanka's vision for sustainable economic development. On Friday, Colombo-centric inflation for January will be released. In December, Colombo prices deflated 1.7% year-on-year. This was mainly from a 3% decline in non-food prices, offsetting a 1% increase in food prices. Looking ahead, the central bank expects current deflation conditions to continue for a few months, driven by changes to administratively determined prices and easing of supply conditions. Beyond that, inflation is expected to gradually align with the targeted level of 5%, aided by appropriate policy measures. And that's the wrap for this week. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay updated on the latest developments in Sri Lanka. Until next time, have a great day.